Let me fix my tie here. Tyrone Bowman Live, let's get right down to it. Former Vice President Pence praises the January 6th rioter for rejecting Trump pardon. The former vice president's decision to certify the 2020 election results became a symbol of rare resistance to Trump from within his own party. According to Politico, welcome to the program, let's talk about it. According to Politico, that covers things from the White House, former Vice President Mike Pence penned a letter to a woman who rejected a pardon from President Donald Trump for her participation in the January 6th Capitol riot, lauding her, quote, honorable decision, end quote, and reaffirming his own choice to break with Trump and certify the 2024 election results. Pam Hemphill, a self-described, quote, ex-MAGA granny, end quote, was one of over 1,000 rioters Trump pardoned on the first day of his second term. But Hemphill, who had previously pleaded guilty to a misdemeanor count of demonstrating or picketing in the Capitol, has since changed course, flipping from one of the president's most ardent supporters to his vocal critic, posting relentlessly about Trump's January 6 lies, quote, end quote, and attacking his policies. She officially rejected her pardon this spring, saying that she did not want to be part of Trump's narrative that the DOJ is weaponized, quote, close quote. Hemphill's loud condemnation of the president and decision to refuse his pardon appeared to have made its way to Pence, for whom the January 6 attack marked a massive personal training point, as angry mobs of Trump supporters threatened to hang the then vice president for certifying the election results confirming Joe Biden as the 2020 election victor. In a letter dated January 2, Pence expressed admiration for Hemphill's choice to reject her January 6 pardon and reiterated his conviction in his own decision to break with Trump that day in order to ensure the peaceful transfer of power entrusted to him as vice president. I am writing to express my admiration for your decision to refuse a presidential pardon and accept responsibility for your actions on January 6. Pence wrote, January 6 was a tragic day, but I will always believe that I did my duty that day to see the peaceful transfer of power under the Constitution of the United States, quote, end quote. A staffer for Pence organization Advancing American Freedom confirmed that the former vice president sent the letter. The staffer was granted anonymity to discuss Pence's private correspondence. Pence's decision to certify the 2020 election results became a symbol of rare resistance to Trump from within his own party, which carries even more weight under his second term, in which some Republicans say they fear retaliation from the president if they speak out against him. No, they're a bunch of gutless cowards. I think President Trump will respect you more if you be a man or woman and stand for what you believe and believe for what you say. Just because you disagree with someone doesn't mean that you don't like them. This viciousness in politics that says either you say what I want you to say or do what I want you to do, or the hell with you, that kind of stuff, it never works because in the end, individuals are going to have their own minds anyway. Just on Tuesday, Representative Thomas Massie, a Republican from Kentucky, who has broken with the president on multiple administration policies, including Congress's Big Beautiful Bill and Trump's approach to Iran, invoked Pence's rocky final weeks as Trump's last vice president in a jab at the president. Replying to a post from current Vice President J.D. Vance, hyping the excitement of his term, Massey wrote, ask Mike Pence about his last month, seemingly referencing Trump's wrath over Pence's election certification. The former vice president's letter was well received by Hemphill, who shared it on X along with a heartfelt message. It's been a long and hard journey, but this letter I received today has made every heartache, smear, campaign, and sleepless night more than worth it. Hemphill wrote alongside a photograph of the letter posted on X on Tuesday night, quote, close quote. And as always, the White House did not respond. Let's go to the comment section from Deborah. Right back at you. What's happening, Luna? No, this is not pre-recorded. This is live. Well, you figure out, quote, what the hell it is, end quote, and you tell me. Okay? I come on here, I do what I do, and I keep it moving. As I tell folks, this is an informative program. This is not trash. This is not sleaze. This is not garbage. This is incredible, respectable journalism. That's what you're doing. Okay, I'm out. Peace. See you in the next video. Never surrender, never quit.